What is going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. Today's gonna be a what sold video, what sold for me recently on eBay, Depop, and Poshmark. Now in the last video we talked about the $3,000 collectible and card buy. I've been listing when it comes to that stuff. Mostly cards, but a few things like you guys see me sell one of these already. There's another Sidney Crosby puck, a little helmet, some McFarlane figures. Those have been cross-listed as well to Poshmark. Depop hasn't been getting a lot of new listings. Like this morning I listed one clothing item that made it to Depop. Wrangler Hero jacket, just a denim jacket here. I paid $6.50 just this morning, and then later this morning listed it just to get a new clothing item up. That jacket's okay, but it's not, it's not like a, sell it, list it today, sell it tomorrow type jacket. I mean, I hope that happens, but typically they're not like that. But yeah, I just have not been listing a lot of clothing items. Poshmark, with the automated tools and everything, it will continue to, delist, relist, and keep on moving. Plus, like I said, there are things like, like these collectibles that will get cross-listed over there. But I do wonder if over time, my Depop store will start to slow down a little bit more. Not that it's, crazy sales, like it's a sale here and there. But if I'm not really reworking things too much, I do use a little bit of automation on Depop. It delists 10 items every day and then relists them as new. So there is a little bit of movement over there, but there are no brand new items going up, or not a lot of them, as I work through a lot of this collection. And because I didn't get out and hit only, I think, 1 or 2 garage sales on the weekend, I don't have some extra stuff like that to list as well. So it's going to be a lot of cards and collectibles getting listed over the next, few days here. I'm okay with that. I probably will try to get out maybe tomorrow morning, maybe late morning anyway, and hit a couple thrift stores to see if I can find a few clothing items just to mix in, so it's not just sports cards and collectibles going up on the store. But even if I don't, I'm still happy with the amount of listing that I've been getting up recently. But with all that being said, let's pull some orders. Kicking it off with an eBay sale, and it's a Hello Kitty stamp that I found at the Goodwill bins. I forget what year this goes to, but it's not current for sure. I forget. I might say in the listing. Regardless, it's really cute. That should count for something. Out of the Goodwill bins, probably paid less than $1 for this thing. Super lightweight plastic. Hello Kitty is always collectible. $13 USD plus shipping on that one. Hopefully this is the first of many. We've replenished our Shrek stickers. I found an extra case of them. Actually, my mom found an extra case of them when she was cleaning out one of the outbuildings where I was storing some of this stuff. This one almost looks good enough just to ship in the original box. We may do that. Or maybe I'll grab a different one that the box is beat up on and list this one separately. I do sell them as cards only or stickers only, so out of the box. So, I can do whatever I please there. $15 USD. I did switch these to ebay.com as they were on .ca for about 20 bucks. So $15 USD. Plus shipping, not too bad. Like I said, I was selling them from around $20, $18, $20 Canadian. So decent. Clemson Tiger hat. I don't know if I put this in the bin or just down here. It is a new tags hat. We'll look here first. It's right there. Thought maybe that was the case. I picked this up out of the Goodwill bins. New tags. There's like a little spot on it somewhere in the white. I don't even see it right now. I did try to hit it with a Tide pen. Maybe right there. Just where maybe it got kicked around on the floor or something at some point. I did mention that in the listing too. I didn't get a ton for this. $19.99 or $20 USD for a Goodwill bins hat. Pretty happy with that. New tags. Next, we are going to the Facebook Marketplace bin. Picked this up from one of my Goodwill bins buddies. Forget what I paid. Maybe $5, $10. Not making much on this one either, but it is a cool shirt. Very bright in color, so it shouldn't be too hard to find in here. Let's see. Where are you? Not there. Oh, very, very bottom. It is this Adidas Toucan Sam collab. I don't know if it was like a giveaway from actual cereal or something. This one looks like $17 Canadian. Or sorry, USD, 17 USD. So like I said, probably not making a killing on that. A couple of dollars, just moving it out. It's an interesting, cool piece. I was trying to get more. Wasn't able to get it, so we just let it go. I said probably a break-even piece at best on that one, but still, that's okay. Tim Hortons card binder. This one, we got $12 USD for. It's from 2020. It's in one of these drawers. I don't know which one. further down, I guess. Somewhere in the Waterloo, right here. I did have to get some of these brand new from this past year, and they did really well. This is an older one, 2021. This did come from the $3,000 card buy. I do have a couple that are actually full of cards, but not complete, that I need to figure out what to do. Has a checklist inside, but still, you know, we're going to sell everything we possibly can. We're going to nickel and dime that $3,000 card buy to the best of our ability. Next is a card lot that's in the house. It's a lot of, I think, 20 CFL cards. I have to get it, bring it back out, but I will throw it up on screen. I think I got $15 Canadian for this lot. Not a ton, but decent for sure. Next, though, we're going to move to Poshmark.ca, and it's a flag. Should be in here. We're looking for Motorhead. I think it's right there. Motorhead right on top. I will verify that that's the correct flag. This Motorhead flag, we got $30 Canadian. Pretty good. On Poshmark.ca. Another Poshmark.ca one, and it is going to be a hat. TSN hat. I believe it's probably going to be in there, but we will check just to make sure there's no corduroy hats right here. Doesn't look like it. So, we're going to be digging in the big hat bin. TSN corduroy. Shouldn't be too hard to see, I hope. Right there. TSN corduroy. I was thinking about ripping this thing completely apart. I'm like, it can't be that far down there. Took an offer on this one. Still got $39 USD on Poshmark.ca. Pretty happy about that. The last one in this round is going to be a Depop sale. We might have to get in behind the hats down here. Put these hats back in. Clean these up in a minute. It's these Nike Huarache. I don't know what number these ones are, but yeah, nice shoes, good condition, $25 USD. I think I had them listed around 29, so it's a bit of an offer, but you know, still happy with that. Let's get this round of orders out of here. Another round of eBay orders, starting with a pair of Crocs. I did pick these up at the Goodwill bins. Very clean on the bottom. I'm just noticing maybe I could give them a little wipe down before I send them out. There's still a little bit of dirt on them, but overall pretty clean. Easy to clean as well. I'll just wipe them off before I ship them out. $28 USD for these ones. That was a bit of an offer. These were listed a little higher. Hard to believe a pair of used Crocs are going to sell for $28 USD, but they did. Next, 2017, 2018 sports card. This came from the first sports card buy, so the $4,000 sports card buy. Not a very high-end card here. Jack, I think it's Velasque. I don't know how you pronounce this guy's last name. Somebody correct me in the comments for sure. Yeah, this guy right here. I had a double, as you can see, listed for $14 USD originally. I took an offer of about $9, I think $8.95. I did have a double, which is why it does say double. The other one I did sell for, I think, about $20 Canadian on Facebook Marketplace, and wound up shipping it out with stamps. When I first bought all this stuff, I had listed some of these cards. Some of these autograph Centennial ones I did list on Facebook Marketplace as well. But yeah, this one about $9 USD. Next, a pair of Asics. Picked these up at my regular Goodwill for about $6 and change, so like basically $7. They are Gel Nimbus 18s. Very clean. These ones are, I just picked them up, didn't clean them at all. This is any shoes that you see me pick up in the near future for sure are going to be in about this type of shape where I don't have to wipe them down, I don't have to clean them, I don't have to do anything, just list them. I didn't get a ton for these, but still happy with the sale. $23 USD. I think I had them listed around 28, so it was an offer as well. Next, a North Face jacket. Should be over here. This I believe I got at a rummage sale recently. Probably paid about $5, something like that. Not too much, $5-10 at the most, and Canadian. And we sold this for $29.99 USD, so about $30 US on this one. Next, a pair of golf shoes. I'm pretty sure I picked these ones up. Let's hook it back up there. Picked this pair up a little while ago, I think at the Goodwill bins, but I'm not 100% sure either. They are spikeless golf shoes. Did not get a lot for these, just moving them out. They're not worth a lot, honestly. $16.72. I think I picked them up just to test the waters on them, and you know, not the best. Still happy to get them out of here though, that is the point. Next, a Depop sale. This is an Anheuser-Busch hat. I'm assuming it's in this bin right here. We will take a quick peek over here, but I don't think so. I do believe we are going to be digging around in this bin right here. Wound up removing the top row, and it was here dead in the middle. Scrambled eggs in the front, Anheuser-Busch logo. Nice clean hat. We did get $15 USD. I think I had it listed closer to, I think right around $20. So 15 bucks, not bad, plus shipping of course. And we'll get this run of orders. So 31 degrees in here. I'd say that is pretty accurate. The 32, it's saying it's outside. I think that's off by a little bit. My watch is saying it's about 29 degrees. It is a warm day and it does feel warm in here. I just been using so far just this fan and the window open, and that's it. Right now, obviously with the fan off, it's a little extra stale in here. It is probably time for me to figure out some sort of cooling solution. I could go with just a couple more fans and just run the fans, but I do think I probably will look for a small window air conditioner, something that I can control with an app, where I can turn it on. And so I won't leave it running all the time. I can turn it on or set it to come on in the morning and go off in the evening. I don't need to run it 24 hours. You know, I might even be able to get away with running it for a few hours in the morning, a few hours in the afternoon. This isn't that big of a space, so we'll see how that goes. But that is sort of kind of the next shed upgrade that I'll be looking at. The only other thing that we talked about potentially doing before, you know, the winter time, which obviously was still just getting into the summer, is this back door. I don't want to wait too long to start pricing that out and figuring out an option or a solution for that. I would like to have an insulated door, and even with running the air conditioner, having an insulated door would help a lot, just keeping the cool air in here. Obviously, it's going to escape through. If you go back here, you can kind of see where it's not finished up here. There's air that would come through, and then back over here there's light, which means definitely air would come through. And you know, there's still, you know, bugs can get in through there. I haven't had a really big issue with bugs. You know, they obviously like a few little like flies and stuff like that, but you know, nothing crazy. But that would be nice to seal that off so we're completely, you know, sealed in here. No issues whatsoever that way. There is some more, you can't see it, or maybe you can see it, all my junk up here. Currently there's a ventilation, there's a little hole up there as well for some extra airflow. So it won't be completely sealed off. There'll always be that vent in the roof. But yeah, those are the things that I'm kind of looking at, you know, in the next little bit, figuring out. You know, like I said in the intro too, really getting out there. I have not been going to the Goodwill bins, which is where I pick up a lot of clothing. I've not done that. So I really need to start hitting thrift stores if I want to keep my clothing inventory kind of like fresh, and so I can turn over the old stuff, add some new stuff. I really have to start hitting thrift stores again on a more regular basis, which is something I haven't been doing. But I can be a lot more picky, obviously, because we have a ton of inventory to list. But I'll still be looking for some, you know, some better clothing items to get up in the store as well. But I think we're going to end this one right here. If you guys do like videos like this one, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content. We'll see you guys soon.